screen. So this is our session, online teaching and learning platforms. Online teaching and learning platforms. Is it okay, sir? All right. All right. So welcome to this session. Before we start really go in deal with what are the online and offline, what are the online tools that you will be using, first we must understand what are the hardware that is required. So if you have attended the previous induction session yesterday, everyone were emphasizing that you must have a laptop or a desktop. More uh, uh, more easily, if you have a laptop, it solves a lot of problem. So let us understand the hardware that you might use for this session, for your online learnings. So if you look at here, there are two environments that I have presented here. One is a laptop environment and one is a desktop environment. So in this case, what you might have understood till this point, that in case of desktop environment, that this is what that you get for when you have a monitor, you have a keyboard, and then you have a CPU, right? So this is what we all have at our homes, or at least we have an idea of what these things do. But for you to communicate online with your faculty, or to listen to what your faculty is saying, or for you to show your face to faculty, you need additional equipments. So additional equipments that you will be needing is, you need a headphone with a mic as displayed in the screen here, and you need also a webcam, right? So desktop normally does not come with these two attached, so you have to additionally purchase these things and attach a webcam to your desktop and attach a headphone with mic. Mic is for your voice input. If you have seen my face at the starting of this stream, I am wearing a headphone with mic, which takes in my audio and gets into the system. So this is very basic, that one must understand that how your video is getting in, or how your audio is getting into the system. So for video we use webcam, for audio we use headphone with a mic, with a microphone, external microphone. So this is completely a desktop environment that I am talking about. Now when it comes to a laptop environment, which is even more convenient than the desktop environment that I have explained. So the laptop environment, the advantage that you get here is, most of the recent laptops or the laptops that you purchase now already comes up with an onboard webcam and a mic. It has an onboard webcam and also it has a mic on it. Normally the position of those two things is, you will find your webcam somewhere here and mic somewhere here. So for learning online, you need a webcam of a good quality. So if you want to show your face, or show some notes, or some equipment, or anything that you want to show to your faculty, then you would have to depend on the quality of the video, the webcam which you're sending in. So the webcams that the normally they come up with in recent days are very good quality. So you don't have to worry about purchasing an external webcam to your laptop. You really don't need that. But what you need is that I suggest you should get a headphone with a mic. So the reason that I am asking you to get a headphone with mic is that obviously this mic, whatever is on board this laptop, will take in all the noises that are coming in from the surroundings. So it is convenient for all of us, as faculty, for us to listen to you, or for you to actually send your voice, that you should bring the mic as close as possible to your mouth, so that all the other rest of the noise gets filtered out, or it's not that audible. So if you look at this image, I have added an additional headphone with mic here, which you might want to add to your laptop environment. If you are using a laptop, you can use this. And this particular thing, you can see that the mic will be closer to your mouth. So whatever that you will speak will be very crisp and clear, and will reach to your faculty or your friends in your group discussions very easily. So there are a lot of options available. You can go to go to Amazon. There are plenty of things available. So empowering yourself with this hardware is the first most important thing that you can do before starting your education, at least from now on. Laptop we suggest because laptop has a lot of other things. You learn a lot of simulation softwares and a lot of other things. Everything that you can do it in the laptop itself. So empowering yourself with a laptop and a pair of headphones is always useful. If not this online mode, once we rapidly go and jump into the offline mode, there are plenty of other courses that are offered internationally, that you have to take it. For example, courses from MIT, courses from Coursera, courses from NPTEL. These are all prestigious courses which will add up to your resume. So these are very important things which we really suggest for to avail yourself for all those courses. You must have a headphone with a mic and a basic laptop, right? So this is all you need for your entire 4 year education. So if you have already have this, it's well and good. If you don't have, we strongly recommend you should get a pair of things. Now mobile phones will do the job, but uh, understanding and learning experience in a mobile phone is very restricted. So you wouldn't want the slides or anything that the faculty is presenting to you to be in small fonts or small size. You couldn't make out a lot of things from that. Right? So we strongly suggest that you at least have a 17-inch wide laptop where you have a decent view of what faculty is saying or what he is explaining, the cursor, what where he is pointing. All those things will be very neat and clear for you if you had a laptop. So this is where the hardware part comes in. So once I assume that you have this hardware, then we can go into different softwares, and what are all those softwares offer you, and what streaming platforms that you can, what online teaching platforms or learning platforms that you can work with to get the effective learning reaching to you. Right? So this is the hardware part. Um, Now, when it comes to what is online teaching and learning, now there are very standard definitions that go with it. But just to give you a overall idea of what is online teaching and learning, you either use computer, tablet, or cell phone, but mostly that we recommend a computer or a laptop. Now, with internet connectivity, for both instructor and student, we as faculty members are connected through internet, and you also has connected through internet. So the hidden hardware which I should mention here is that you should have a good internet connection. Right now, if you have a laptop, you can also connect your mobile hotspot with your laptop, which would do a very decent internet connection. Fine. Roughly a 40 minutes or a 1 hour class will consume up to some 200 to 300 MB of your data. So instead of that, if you have an internet connection, that is what is required. So you should have an internet connection, a computer or a laptop, and then both faculty and students are going to connect among themselves using internet. So next is there is these two words which you would encounter more often once you start your lectures or start your classes. One is a synchronous, another is asynchronous. So synchronous teaching or asynchronous teaching learning or asynchronous teaching learning. I will explain about these two terms later in this presentation itself. But these are the two modes essentially which you will be dealing with in your uh, online learning. Right? So OTL is an alternative to the campus teaching and learning. Campus teaching learning is the traditional way of teaching learning which before pandemic everyone were doing, which has a lot of advantages also. So the campus teaching learning is an alternative that we are forced into because of the online, because of this pandemic. So we are getting into online teaching learning. Now coming to asynchronous and asynchronous, there's a lot of text here, but I would just uh, like to draw your attention to this particular synchronous and asynchronous teaching learning. Synchronous and asynchronous. Now, what is synchronous? Synchronous is something where involves online studies. That means the faculty and the student both are present at a time. So both are online at a time. When, for example, this particular session, we are going live here. So you see that I am present, I am talking to you, and you are immediately able to listen to what I am saying from the back end, from YouTube live session. So this is a synchronous mode of teaching. As opposed to the synchronous mode of teaching, asynchronous is that I prepare some video, I put it in YouTube or any other platform or any other website, any other website. So what you can do is you can probably see that at your convenient time, later point of time. So that is a asynchronous mode. That is that I have put it online, and at your convenient time you have received it, or you have downloaded it, and you have seen it. Right. So that is asynchronous. Asynchronous means both the faculty and students are not present online at a time. They are online at their convenient time. So these are the two modes. Now, a combination of these two things, synchronous and asynchronous, a combination of these two things is what we are calling online teaching and learning. So in here, when you join our college, or when your classes start, you will be dealing with both of these things. You will have online classes, which is synchronous, where the faculty and you both will be will be present, and we have different tools for them. Right. The advantages that you get with online studies is that you can immediately clarify your doubts. So that is the advantage that you can have. So all the students are assembled. If you can communicate among yourselves, you can communicate with the faculty. It is more of a classroom environment which we are replicating on the online platforms. Right? So there are plenty of platforms on which that you can do online, so synchronous teaching learning or synchronous learning. Majorly the platforms that we use is video conferencing tools. Earlier, before pandemic, meetings or business meetings or online meetings were happening on this video conferencing tools, these video conferencing tools have now migrated to teaching and learning for education. So you can see, in synchronous mode, in synchronous mode plenty of tools that are available. One is Google Meet, which we will be using extensively. Another is Cisco. Then there is Microsoft Teams. Then there is Cisco WebEx. Recently, there is Geo Meet also. So we have a lot of such options which we can avail ourselves. Primarily in our department, we use Google Meet. So I'll be explaining how to work with Google Meet also later. So this is the particular thing which you will be dealing for synchronous teaching. Coming to asynchronous teaching, that we need some kind of a platform where we can probably put our video content or the PDFs or the PPTs, whatever that as faculty that we create, and that we put at certain platforms or certain forums. Now, what could be that forum? One very effective forum that we use is Google Classrooms. So, in Google Classrooms, all the students are added, all the faculties are added, and whenever that we produce some material, the video links or the PDFs or different study materials, all those materials will be available there. So as students, you can also access those things. So Google Classrooms or different LMS modules or YouTube. Right now, YouTube is also a platform where that we can put our content there. Now, this content is primarily video content. We cannot put PDFs in YouTube. We cannot put PPTs in YouTube. We can only put video. If we produce any video lectures, that can be put onto YouTube. So that is also a asynchronous platform. Right? So a combination of these two things, you need not have to worry and study about all of these things. As we start our lectures, at the initial lectures, we will be telling you a lot of things about what is the online etiquette that you have to follow, what series of steps or what helping guides that you need to work with these online uh, um, platforms. Everything will be provided to you. You really don't have to worry about it. In fact, that we have produced student perspective videos for video guides for Google Meet or Microsoft Teams. Right. So just a 15 minutes look or 10 minutes look at these videos, you will completely understand how you are going to work with it, and how can you avail yourself to learn through online modes. Fine. So a combination of these two things that you will happen. Right. Now, once we uh, fix on a certain online tools, but there are certain general procedures which as a students you should follow, or as faculties that we also have to follow. So I'll just quickly go take you through what are the standard operating procedures that as students that you have to follow for learning or through online. All the students are informed to attend the classes with desktop or laptop only, as I said that this gives you an advantage of a big screen, and a lot of functionalities are uh, functionalities are more when it comes to learning through laptop or desktop. When you go to the mobile version, the functionalities reduces. Right? Next is good quality headphones, as I said, or webcams, which you can get it. You can always check your Google Calendar or Microsoft Team calendar for scheduled classes. These things you will be updated as you start our sessions. We will update to you this. Now, there's one more very important thing that you must understand and take a note of right now is once you are a part of VNR VJIT, you will be given a VNR VJIT email ID, which will end with vnrvjit.in for Google Meet or vnrvjit.org for Microsoft Teams. So you will have those two email IDs. These two email IDs are very precious for you whenever that you are logging into on your online classes. So please keep these two email IDs very carefully and maintain proper credentials, keep the passwords very safe with you, so that at later point of time your attendance and everything will automatically be taken through this email IDs. So you will have your roll numbers or your name associated with your email IDs. So if you have logged in with this email ID only then your attendance will be counted up. So this is very important. I cannot emphasize this more, but please do really take care of these two things, the email IDs. Whatever the institute email IDs, what will be provided to you. Right? Another thing is please log into your class with video off 5 minutes prior to your class. So your schedule will be given, your timetable will be given. So before your class, 5 minutes before, if you log in, it will be convenient for you and everyone else, or also the faculty for to start the class on time. Um, Normally, what we suggest to your students is to put your video and mic on off mode. Whenever the faculty asks you to switch on, you can switch on your mic and video. There are toggle options that are available in the Google Meet and other options, other platforms also, which I'll be explaining to you. Right? Don't leave the class, live class session. Mm, you will have to be present. Whenever faculty wants to pose a question, he would directly point out your roll number or your name and ask you to switch on your mic and switch on your video. So for that, as a cautionary, you please be present. Now, whatever audio or video problems that if you have, if you are facing, we request you immediately tell it to your faculty, you convey it to faculty. There are teams or there are moderators which who would um, resolve the problems immediately once they are aware of that. Right? So these are certain points. Ethics and professionalism is very important. Now, as you are entering to your engineering career, you will have to be professional, because from first year onwards, there are as you've heard in the uh, training and placement cell sessions in the morning, they are going to train you from the first semester itself. So you will have to resort to certain professionalism, where you need to have a certain honesty and genuinity in attempting your assessments or assignments. Right? So timely submission and active participation in the team activities. We need your genuine feedback on the content or delivery methodologies, genuine use of class chat groups. Instead of typing unnecessary or irrelevant things in the live chat, you would have to stick to the point of conversation. And attending live classes require a lot of your attentions, because these things go live and everything is been recorded, and your mail IDs, your contact, and everything is related to linked to these things. So everything is related and linked, and these things are recorded on online platforms. So anyone can come back and they can trace you, or they can understand who posted what comment, or who should we talk to, or if you really have a problem, how can we solve it. Everything can be dealt offline also once the live session is over. So these things are automatically recorded. So we have to be extra careful, even more vigilant than we used to be on the offline mode. So this is very important, because things are recorded. Your reputation is also on the stake. So I understand that you have to be very cautious while attending your classes. So these are some standard operating things which I wanted to share. But before we go from here, I would really want to show you certain uh, uh, operating things which you would require when how to deal with Google Meet. So Google Meet is what I would immediately tell you now. Is if you I hope that you all can see the screen, that Google Meet is a platform generated by Google, where we can have a video conferencing, a live video conferencing. Right? So Google Meet links will be created by your faculty, and those links will be shared with you. So that will be your link to join your class. Right? Now let's say that I take up Google Meet. Now what you can do is, if you just directly click on that link, for example, this is the link. If you directly click on that link, you will be pointed to this particular session. Fine, will be pointed to this particular. Now here, this is the introductory session. What you will observe, introductory page, where you will have to ask to join. Fine. You have to ask to join. You can join in here. Right? So here, what you can see, there are two things. My camera is off. I can toggle my camera, or I can toggle my mic. Either I can toggle my mic off or on. Right? So while you're joining, you can actually close both of these things. Right? Then once you join into the session, what you can do is, here you can see that at the top right corner there is a particular email ID through which that I want to join. Right? Here we request that you log in with your college mail ID, whatever mail ID that will be provided to you. So how can you do that? That you can click here and switch account. Fine. For example, this is B Goutam. I am joining with my college mail ID. So I'll type in whatever password that I have. Click next. So now you can see that my college email ID has popped up here. My college email ID has popped up here. Fine. So let me just. So you can see here my camera has automatically cropped up, and my mic input, whatever that I'm speaking from here, is being is ready to join through the class. Right? So if I switch off this, my camera is off, and if I click on here, if I switch off this, my audio is off. So this is the standard area in which that we can standard procedure in which that I can probably join in. Right? Now there are few recent updates that you can find out that has been made in Google Meet. That is that if I switch on my camera, if I want my background to be blurred, that can also be done. You can see my background has been blurred right now. There are a lot of different options. You can explore those things, but those are not necessary for right now. Right? So now what I'll do is I'll switch off the camera and I'll join in. If I click in, I'll join in. Right? So this will be this code, this page. I got this page from whatever the faculty has sent it to me. So whatever the faculty will send it to you, if you click on that link, you will take it to this particular page. Now there is one setting. If you are operating, I suggest if you are using Google Meet, use Google Chrome, and if you go to uh, this lock symbol here, this Google Chrome need to have access of both of your camera and microphone. Right? So camera and microphone both are allowed. Right? Normally it will automatically take the default setting and it will allow you from taking this all of those things. So you don't have to worry about it. But if you still face any problem, you might have to check this particular area. Right? Or you can always ask us to join, how to join these sessions, or we will solve your problem if you face any problem while joining this. Now once you are in here, right? If I join in now, so uh, this is the environment where you will see uh, your entire learning happening here. Right? Now I'll just quickly take you through this, what options that you have. As you can see, the first major option is turn on your mic, or turn off your mic. So whenever that you want to speak, you would have to turn on your mic. So as I am speaking right now, you can see there is a bubble popping up around my voice. So this is why you know that you are speaking. Right? When you are not speaking, what you can see, or you can also check at the right corner of top right corner, there is a wave that is representing the speech what I am talking. Whenever that you're not speaking, when your faculty is speaking, what we suggest is you turn off this mic. So if you click here, the mic is off. So Google Meet will not take any input from your mic. You can see here that the mic is off. Similarly, the video can be switched on or off from this. So the video is on right now. If I do this, the video is on. If I do this, the video is off. Right? So this is basic thing that you can have. Right? Next, what you can do is that faculty right now in this particular Google Meet, I am the only one. Fine. As other students or you also and everyone else joins, you will see a list of people listed out here. Right. So right now people is only one. You can have 60 students or 70 students along with a faculty and a moderator, everyone listed out here. Right? You can see all of them here. That is one part. And this particular tab, what you have is you have a chat box. Right? So you can give your suggestions, or you can type your suggestions as you used to do it in the live session, in the live streaming also. You can chat in your class group also. So you can chart here. You can type your message, and that message will be displayed to everyone who is present in the group. Right? So how did I go there? So this is show everyone. So this is next tab. What you have is chart. So you will see the chart. So important links and other things will be pasted here. Right? So this is the environment what you might have to learn, and we will have to work with this particular environment. Whenever faculty present something, for example, if I present a particular PPT or something else, that entire thing will be displayed here. Fine. So you will be learning things from here itself. Right. So this is the general introduction to your Google Meet. Right. Whenever the session is over, you will only have to click on this leave call button, the center button. Leave call button, the center button. Right? So more in detail of these things has been produced in videos, and those two videos will be shared with you. You can see those things immediately after this. We will be posting that in your WhatsApp group, that how to deal with Google Meet, right? And how to deal with Microsoft Team, um, uh, Microsoft Team, and certain things. Right? So once you want to leave this class, you can just have to leave this. So such very simple things, very neat things that you can probably learn this Google Meet. Now, if I come to, if I look at here, Google Meet is not only the only platform which we are using. We also use Microsoft Team. So there's this video guide for Microsoft Team also, which will be shared to your WhatsApp group immediately after this session. Right? that also that you can avail and you can watch it for yourself. And then using these two platforms, these are for online video conferencing, that is for synchronous tools, that is for the synchronous tools. For asynchronous tools, we use Google Classroom, for which that you will have a separate session on this, that how to deal with Google Classrooms. Right. So I'll just quickly take you through what how does a Google Classroom look like. For example, if I go here, um, and I go to my classrooms. Um, so these are certain Google Classrooms. I hope that you all can see the Google Classrooms. So I'm signing in as Google Classroom. So these are the Google Classrooms that I have created, which students follow. So this is fundamentals of robotics. Right? So you can see this is what a Google Classroom look like. Right? If you look, if I go to the people, these are all my students, the present final year students, the third year students who are my students, and I am the teacher in the Google Classroom. If you look at the classwork, there are plenty of materials which I have posted here. Fine, there'll be tabs, Google Meet links of live classrooms, fundamental the syllabus of the classroom. Fine, if I click here, the syllabus will be opened. This is the syllabus. Right? Such material will be posted in the Google Classroom itself. Right? So you can access these Google Classrooms very conveniently. You all you need to do is you just have to go to this code, and you will be added to that classrooms. Now your faculty will uh, take you through all the procedures to uh, how to add to this class, how to add as a student. Everything will be taught to you, everything will be shared with you. Fine. So don't worry about it, because this is just an introductory class and just an introduction to online sessions that I wanted to take you through all these platforms that are available. Fine. So this is an asynchronous mode where nobody is present at a time online. Let's say that I post something that maybe at your convenient time you can come to this Google Classroom, you can go to this classwork tab, and you can access any material that you want. Fine. So such things will be updated to you later, but these provisions are also been available. But please do remember that all of the students here has logged in with their college email IDs. So college email IDs are very, very important. Fine. So please, at the starting of these sessions, please take care of your college email ID. Be very careful in obtaining those college email IDs. Right? So this is about Google Classroom. Fine. Now there are plenty of things that we can cover, but I wanted to share this hardware part what we have suggested. Uh, then the synchronous and asynchronous mode, and certain modes of standard operating procedures which will be shared with you later. And immediately after these sessions we will be posting two videos in detail walkthrough on how to work with Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. Both of these things will be immediately shared after this. Fine. I hope this is very clear to what I've just presented. As we proceed through our lectures, there are plenty of other things that you will be learning, and you will have moderators, you will have technical help, you will have uh, uh, a lot of our faculty working together to solve any problem in the initial setup what we will do for your online classes. Uh, thank you everyone for patiently hearing out and being online throughout the entire day in this induction program. We hope that you have a very good learning experience, and we will try our level best to meet up to all your learning challenges. And welcome to the Department of EIE. And the next session will be taken, which is your mentoring session, which is a very important aspect at VNR VJIT. Regarding that, Madam has certain the mentoring in charge in the department, D. Shweta Madam, assistant professor in the department. She would like to make certain announcements. So once this is done, you will have to join for the mentoring sessions. So for that, I'll like to hand over to Shweta Madam. She has certain announcements she wanted to do. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Vienna Vijay IT EIE Department, and today we are going to see about the mentoring session. Okay, fine. Join now. Okay. And I'm myself Dishweta. I'm the mentoring coordinator in the EIE department. And so at first I wanted to introduce the why what is the mentoring, and in the mentoring session itself, the can I start? Okay. First name. Okay. Myself, Dishweta, working in Vienna Vijay. Okay. Today I'm going to give some introduction regarding the mentoring session. And at first, I think all of the students are not aware of the mentoring session. And in this mentoring session, there is a two mentor-mentee interaction. Who is the mentor? Is the mentor is your faculty member which we assign to you, and the mentee is the student you. Okay. And coming to mentoring process, mentoring is a learning process where personal and reciprocal relationships are built while focusing on achievement. Mentees develop and learn through conversations with more experienced mentors who share knowledge and skills. And the mentoring is one of the best initiative in the institute. In every department, student is assigned with a faculty mentor, and every faculty has about 20 mentees from each classroom. All of you are also assigned with mentors and is communicated in a WhatsApp group, and also through emails also we have communicated the particular link. The student can communicate with the mentor regarding any issues or clarification in any activity in the institute, any problem they are facing with academics and non-academic activities. They can take suggestions or solutions from the mentor regarding any decision making also. Mentor will be in contact with the parents also, and if the student is not meeting the requirements of attendance or credits, that will be communicated to parents through email and phone contact also. Now, you have to join the mentoring session with your mentor through the respective link to introduce yourself. Mentors are requested to record this session, and students need to submit the feedback at the end of the session. So, I request all the faculty members please go through the following particular Google Meet links and start your mentoring session. Thank you, one and all.